Can you hear me? Is this thing on? I'm recording live from the Jam Jam show. Please send help. I'm your host, Jamie Bourne, and I've been tracking this podcast for months. Please send help. Can you hear me? Is anyone out there? I don't think this is working.
Hi everyone, I'm just joined here today at Comic-Con by Will. Hi Will, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
As you can see, Will is a fantastic artist. Look at some of his collection here, absolutely incredible. So Will, how long have you been doing this for?
Man, I reckon about 10 years in total.
Is that all just 10?
Yeah, 10 years. I mean, I've always been the artsy kid at school, but I'd say I actually lent myself to drawing like this for the last 10 years, I'd say, yeah.
And what's some of your best artwork that you feel you've got here today? What's something that you really appreciate?
It's got to be my latest Jaws. And that's got to be like one of my favourite things. It's it's kind of like a happy accident, you know, like a
happy accident. That sounds a little bit wrong, but
yeah, exactly. But it's playing around with our watercolour pencils for the first time, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give this a go. Sketch a load of stuff on there, wax some water on it. I was like, man, that's convincing.
And you're telling me you did this first time? You just one day just
yeah. It's just the epitome of just blagging it on the job, and I go, you know what, I'm just going to take that. I'm going to step away and that worked.
Yeah, no, honestly, if you're saying some of these over here at first time, they're absolutely incredible for what you've done. You've been doing this a really long time. And like I said to you before we started rolling the camera, your socials is incredible. Some of the stuff, if you haven't checked out your socials yet, head over to it at WILSHRIKE on socials, and they're absolutely incredible, some of your drawings you got. Have you done any projects for anything like TV or anything like that, or film or artist, like sort of big jobs like that at the moment? Or
Yes, I did something for 28 Years Later, which was quite cool.
Oh wow, how was working on that? Was that direct or?
Yeah, no, it was sick. Yeah, I just had to create like a little animation, so I had to think of not just creating a piece of artwork, I had to create something that people could watch and see it forming. So I had like this little, all the red blood drip down. I did like little stop motion animations.
Was that for the entrance titles, or was that?
No, it was kind of like just social media for the just for promotion of the film, I think. So they got loads of sort of artists just to create something.
Oh, nice.
It's just a really thinking outside the box way of promoting the film.
Oh, nice.
I'd love to be a part of that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to the premiere for that? Was you get that far, or?
No, they didn't invite me.
So you put all the hard work in and didn't get the rewards of seeing the premiere.
I'd love to have been able to go to that, but yeah, I just got my money and they go, thanks for that, and I was like, okay.
Well, the main thing is, did you enjoy the film when it came out though? That's the main.
Oh man, yeah, it's sick. I watched it on the plane over to America, and I was like, man, yeah, this is.
Oh, see this guy. Look, when I was in first class on the plane, you know.
Yeah, literally, premium economy on my iPad, literally like there, just watching it like that.
Have you worked on any other projects on that one, or is that your latest one that you've been working on?
So that was the latest thing with Sony, and I did something for The Last of Us as well. So.
Oh, really? How was that as well? Because that's obviously that's massive at the moment, of course.
Yes, that was just for the latest TV, the latest season 2, and I just had to create like a big piece that had a little snippets of things that you're going to see throughout the series, so like the guitar and things like that. Just create one big montage. That was something to get my teeth into. Bit of a challenge though.
Yeah. Is that in the actual series, that one, or is that for online as well for the artwork you did?
Again, it was with Sony, so they just use artists just to promote the film. So you create something, you get a bit of traction online, and it does well for the film.
Yeah,
so that's what they would for the series. So that's what the thinking for that one was, I think. So they didn't actually use it in the show or anything. It's just for promotion of the series.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. You're still working with Sony. You're still doing 28 Days Later. You've still done this upcoming project. You're doing really well for yourself. It's incredible. Some artists would absolutely love to be in the position you're in and presenting today, working with the clients you're working with. I say you're doing incredibly well, and it's fantastic. And like obviously your socials prove that, and you're working really hard. Is there anything that's upcoming that you can tease that you're going to be looking at doing or anything like that, or can't you talk about it? It's too NDA.
I wish I had some NDA stuff like that. Yeah, you know you made it when you can't talk about something. But no, I've started dabbling with some comic covers. So I've just got back from America, did the New York Comic Con sign-in. So I wasn't selling like this. I was signing my artworok in front of people.
Well, that's a moment to appreciate there, isn't it? Flying over to America and people queuing up to me. How was that as well as an experience?
Absolutely crazy, yeah. It's very stressful. It's like live drawing. You got 5 minutes to come up with something that someone's willing to pay a couple $100.
The pressure's on.
Yeah, the sweat was dripping off my I had to wear a hat. My head starts getting a bit shiny. But yeah,
never.
In your face, yeah. So you're drawing, microphone right there, camera on your face, camera on the drawing. It's terrifying, but
dripping on the artworart. That's extra. Each strip is extra.
Yeah, the sweaty palms was a real thing. Yeah, a lot of fingerprints on the comics, but such a learning curve, and I feel like I've grown so much as an artist doing that stuff. So I just want to do more of that really. So next year maybe get into like maybe with DC and Image and Marvel even. That's my next project, is just try and get in with the big boys and do some cool covers.
Well, it sounds like you're already in with the big boys working with Sony, but obviously something like that could really propel you even further, and I hope it does happen for you, because obviously your artwork's great, you're working really hard. I know how hard it is to sometimes be at home, create your designs and come out into the world and say, will it be noticed and will it be loved?
Yeah, it's quite daunting sometimes just putting yourself out there, because it's hard to sell your own work. I can't sit here and be going, oh guys, this is the best drawings you're ever going to see. You know, it's hard as an artist, you can't do that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are hoping that your artwork speaks for itself, because you can't big yourself up without sounding like a bit of a, like.
Well, no, big yourself up as much as you want. That's why you're here today, to prove yourself. But what would be some advice that you might give to someone who wants to go into artistry, who's new to it? What would you advice to them might be?
I mean, my path was quite organic. It started off with just some little drawings, not showing anyone. I show my friends, family. I'd give my dad sort of a Christmas present. It'd be one of my drawings, and then I go, you know what? I'm going to open an Instagram account instead of just sharing my own photos. It'll be just some of my drawings instead. Gets a little bit of traction. Someone maybe wants to go, oh, do you fancy buying it? And it just sort of snowball effect from there. So you just keep going, really. It's not a quick game. It doesn't happen overnight. But I mean, I started drawing when I was like late 20s. I'm now mid 30s. If you're starting young, you're so ahead of the game. I mean, I had normal jobs for years, and then this I just fell into this, and now I do what I do when I was 12 years old. I was told off for doing this stuff when I was at school.
And now it's a living.
Yeah. Now it's a dream job. I live like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, well, do what you love, and you never work a day in your life. And I really appreciate that in your time and everything like that.
That's the dream right there. Yeah, just you want to have a job that you don't feel like work, and in this day and age, you can make it work. Sometimes you just got to just not turn down opportunities, put yourself out there a little bit. Not be afraid to look like a bit of a numpty, like on social media. Record your voice.
No, never. You never look like a numpty on social media. There's things out there at the moment. You'd never be like a numpty.
Yeah. No, I can't watch my videos. I can't watch.
No.
I can't hear my voice. I can't see me on the camera.
You're gonna love watching this back then.
No. The cringe. I can't take it. But but you just got to do it. Life's too short.
Yeah, of course. I like the slogan we say, just keep smiling. But like I said, Will, I really appreciate your time. If you haven't already, go find him online. The tag's behind him. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great time. And thanks for talking to us.
No, you're welcome.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, are you still there? Thanks for tuning in and staying until the end. If you love our content, please visit our Patreon page, or maybe follow us on our social media accounts at Jam Productions. In the meantime, just keep smiling.
Mighty.